I clocked.
Continue to speak with your family.
There's nothing on, TV's dying. But there might be a cure. And in this episode, I'm gonna show you what that is. "100 years ago, technology was so limited. So our imagination was our only source of entertainment. Families would read books or gather around the radio to listen to their favorite stories, and their minds became theaters, acting out the scenes for their one-person audience. Until technology caught up with us. On July the 2nd, 1928, the first linear TV show was broadcast, and TV replaced our minds as our main source of entertainment. Until the internet gave us the opportunity to watch videos online whenever we wanted. Video on demand was born, thanks to YouTube and Netflix and, you know, the others. But initially, no one took it seriously. We all remember how annoying it was to see videos buffering, as most people's at-home internets just weren't quite good enough to stream or download videos without taking the whole neighborhood off the grid. Today, video on demand is dominating the industry, with 55% of Americans forecast to have cut the cord on their cable networks and moved to online streaming by 2022. The prognosis for linear TV does not look good. But located in a fjord, surrounded by mountains, amongst a colorful historic fishing village, lies a cutting-edge company that has the cure to bring eyeballs back to linear TV. So I've traveled to the aptly named Media City in Bergen, Norway, which a locals just told me is the capital of Norway. I just want to pause the video for 1 second. Don't go anywhere. I promise you the best bit is just about to come. I would just love to say a massive thanks to the sponsor of this video, Attender.io. I'll put a link to them below. They do flexible and scalable on-demand customer care that's 24/7 for companies that have anything from 2 to 20,000 employees. So if you need customer care, go check them out. I'll put a link below in the comments, Attender.io. If you haven't already, please like this video. It really helps me grow this channel. It's free for you. And as the famous Graham Stephan says, smash that like button. Let's get on with the video. I'm here to meet Bjørn Myreze, who is a Norwegian TV pioneer. Bjørn's career started at the age of 14, when he was the youngest person, obviously, to be hired as a producer into Norway's biggest TV channel. And today, he runs a branding and motion graphics company that develops virtual reality content for some of the biggest entertainment channels in the world. Thanks for showing us around, mate, and welcoming us to Media City, Bergen. What is Myreze? What do you guys do?
We are just a bunch of creative people that just happen to be the best in the world when it comes to creating virtual experiences.
Where is the future of virtual studios placed in the world of television?
The future is more like, first of all, the big TV channels need to adapt really, really quick, because that makes them way more flexible. And they can tell stories in totally different ways. I mean, we are now producing like news stories from our office here in Dubai. Millions of people are watching, because we can tell stories in a totally different way, where you can have the host standing next to a F-16 plane, and the F-16 planes takes off, and you can tell how it works, how they can use this.
Zoom in on different features, add different features. All the graphics you previously used to have on real video, now you do in the virtual sense.
Yeah, so instead of like, and also due to COVID-19, where it's been hard for people, even newscasters, to go to physical locations, you can still tell stories. A couple of years ago, we actually did the dark side of the moon landing for the Chinese state channel, CCTV, live. And then we were having like actors and everything going through what they were going to do on the dark side of the moon. And we did that with real-time graphics live to kind of simulate how a live broadcast of something like that would happen. And that's a great way to tell a story.
Another innovative thing, apart from the technology in this Myreze model, is that you only ever need to build one studio, one green screen studio, and then you can build endless amounts of sets on top of that one.
We don't need bigger space than this. In our studio here, we can actually produce way more than everyone else, because we can be so few people. We can be 2 people running this entire thing, and it can look way bigger than any TV show you've ever seen. We can run 10 different TV shows in the same studio, because it's just a change of a button, and you have a new environment. So we could have like a comedy show, and then suddenly we can go to a late night show. And then we can have some kind of news show and weather. So it's like extremely modular, flexible, and also whenever we do a project, we can actually be inside the project before it's even created. We are actually virtual architects in that way.
What's sort of the application of this kind of software and hardware, of course?
When it comes to hardware, it's just like, I mean, it could be normal gaming computers. But software-wise, it's actually Epic Games Unreal. Epic Games are, I mean, in many eyes, that would be a traditional game company. But they realize that, oh, this is not only a game engine for games. We should look into how we could use this into other industries.
Where I think this technology is going to have the greatest impact on TV today, the cure, if you will, is in creating interactive mixed reality experiences. I'll explain, I promise. That's basically connecting what's happening live play on TV with the audience at home, so they can actually interact with the game in live play. This has already been achieved by the Future Group and Myreze in 2017 with a Norwegian game show called Lost in Time that used a customized green screen studio to transport its contestants to different arenas, while the audience at home used a mobile application to compete alongside the game show's contestants in real time. So what do you think? Let us know in the comments if this will bring you back to TV. Will it save TV? Bjorn, what do you think?
I mean, a lot of people think that television is dead, but I would rather say it's actually now shape-shifting. It's gonna be there forever, but it's gonna take place in totally different ways. Like, for example, in games today, you will actually have the same kind of entertainment value as you used to have in front of your square box in your living room.
I think what I love most about Myreze is that all you really need to do is build one green screen studio, and then you can have a limitless amount of studios and sets you can build on top of that, which kind of makes the green screen a green tech product because it's one upfront cost and then it's sustainable in the long run. You don't have to build single-use sets anymore. It's brilliant, I love it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Really appreciate you taking the time. If you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please think about it. If you still need some more convincing, just go ahead and like the video. It really does help us. I've been Matt C. Smith. This is LUNICORN on YouTube, and go and check out our Instagram page for some behind-the-scenes footage, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, how was that? Good? All right, thanks guys. All right, now I can finally drink this wine, I guess. Cheers, good shoot. You know, it's funny. Imagination used to be limited by technology, and it seems now that maybe technology is limited by our imagination. There's a thought.